Welcome back to LegoManCave. In this one, we're going to be exploring the shape and the size of the city, and it's also many limitations. So we'll start off with the obvious. You can see it is an L-shaped city. I have roads coming down one section of it. It is 3 32 by 32 base plates deep, and it goes down from there to there at 15 about 32 by 32s, and then again 3 on this one and about 8 coming across here. We have got everything in a garage, so we've got like gas meter, we've got pipes, we've got plug sockets. So of course I have to leave a big gap at the back. Also got a little indent here, which means then we've got like a 32 by 16 space extra that pushes back, hence why it's a bit of an odd shape, especially behind the skate park. We've got the fairground, the school area, the park, little market area, shopping area. We got, for now, we've got the sea, the beach and the sea. I've got shelving all around here. This wall is actually a garage door, so you got, as you can see, the thick insulation, and then you got bits of plywood basically covering it over, because I don't use it as an actual garage door. This whole stand used to be for my fish tanks, and then obviously I've had a new top put on and had it widened to accommodate for the city. I've got shelving up here as well, so of course it limits when I want to think about doing an elevation. Now the way I've got it is we've got all the back row facing towards us and all the front row facing away from us. The reason being, when you're looking in the city, that's the way it's supposed to go. So obviously all the fronts face the road, all the residents can actually get to and from the shops, whereas a lot of people, they will have, say, all that facing this way, then they'll have a road, and then they'll have all that facing this way as well. That just, okay, it looks good for the people walking in, but for the realistic version of a city, it don't really make sense, because they're not going to go in and out the back of a shop. My train stations definitely need improving, because I'm just still not happy with them. But again, this was just a quick throw together. We have got a couple more buildings coming, so we will be needing to make some more space. When it comes to the raising platforms, again, I haven't got that flat back wall area. We've got pipes sticking out, so of course that limits it as well. I'm in and ahhing about doing a tunnel here, because I've got that tiny little bit of gap which I've just kind of filled in with some studs for now. But I'm thinking of doing like a tunnel, because obviously the road comes straight down, loops around, and then goes back up again. So that's it for my roads. We've got the train track with a couple of cross sections that comes all the way down. And then there's the second train station back there. We have got like your high school. We've got the hospital, which still needs an interior. Fire station, police station. We've got the Marvel sets. We're waiting for the X-Mansion to arrive. That is ordered, so I'm just waiting for it to come. And then on this side, because I wanted the train track and I can't really do a loop, which is ideally what I want to do in the long run, but I've just basically done it so you've got 16 by 16 buildings coming down here. Gives you that tiny little pathway just in front of these, whereas obviously they've got the bigger. The other thing that I do, which not a lot of people are doing anymore, I've got the road base plates. They do sit on a mills, so they are all on a mill system. They are all at the right level. I'll just basically sit them on top and then attach them to the other pathways with tiles, whereas other people will use the actual road plates. Now, yes, the road plates are probably more narrow, they're easier, but again, you haven't got the lines on the sides, you haven't got the drain covers. You then have to do extra parts where you see all the sections in the road where they're either linked together, or you have to build that extra piece anyway to put the white line in. It just seems more effort than it's worth to me. Plus the corners just look a lot better on the actual road base plates. But again, it kind of limits what you can and can't do. I really need to think of a better layout, shall we say, a better system for this city. I'm quite happy the way it is at the moment to an extent. As I say, we've got some more buildings coming, so we will be having the town hall come in. I think we've got the we've got the McAllister house coming, or at least the front of it. And then we've got a couple of greenhouses coming as well. But again, we'll see what happens if and when they show up, as well as obviously the X-Mansion, which is coming. The sea area I'd have liked to have a bit bigger, put some boats in and stuff, but I've got more cars than I have boats. So that's why I wanted to utilise the space more for an actual city rather than a seaside. I'm really running out of ideas on what I want to do. As I say, I can't really do the elevation because it means not only would it come up and then I've got sockets in the way, I've also got giant buildings, which I've got shelves and a gas meter that's in the way. Haven't got that flush wall to put it back against. Yes, it means I'd be able to get some sort of a circuit going round for my train. But yeah, I'm just kind of running out of ideas on how and what I want to do with the city. I think we might have to start looking at another reboot. But every time I'm looking on YouTube, I'm not really seeing anything like mine. I've put posts on Facebook. Have you got a city in an L shape or 3 back? Get a couple of pictures where it's 3 back or 2.5 back, or it's 4 back. You know, you can do blocks, but I can't do that with mine because trying to limit, obviously having a train in, having the roads in, the buildings, I don't know. So yeah, let me know down below what you think the next direction for this city should be. If you've got any links or ideas, advice, let me know. Because another thing obviously is, if I do somehow miraculously manage to get an elevation in, I then need all the bricks to cover the front of that elevation to hide it, and money is a little bit tight, as you may imagine. While I'm waiting for the other buildings to come, the next thing I have been working on is stickers. Hence, I've got a printer, I've got a 3D printer, I've got the laptop. Oh, there's all my other parts up there. Plus, all underneath is storage, so it's not like I could build anything under there either. But I've printed a load of stickers. Here's an example of some. So now I've got white back paper. They might look a little bit better than my rubbish clear versions. As you can probably see, a few of them dotted around. So not only have I got those, I've tried a new style of something else. So I've got the post office, so I can do a sticker for the post office. I can make a Royal Mail van, obviously going around collecting all the post. Some posters for the cinema, some advert boards, advert for the aquarium, a little throwback to Chris the Fish Show 3, and then I've also got the train, so I can try and redo my train stations and my train to make them look a little bit better. And then I've got some like little comic books for tiles and stuff as well. So I'm trying to play around with the stickers, see what happens. I'm still umming and ahhing whether this fairground either disappears or gets shrunk, but I definitely think that poor excuse of a beach and seaside is going to have to get scrapped. So that's all I've got for you on this video. Just a quick rant on my narrow but long city. As I say, I keep doing searches on YouTube for small Lego city, long Lego city, narrow, 3 deep, you know, things like that. And everybody has got absolutely epic cities, but nothing in a layout like I've got, in order for me to try and get some ideas to duplicate or kind of put my own twist on. It's just a case of make the best out of what you've got. So for now, this is where we're at. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. As I say, any ideas, put them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.